But actually, we have to start from the L'Hopital's rule. But before that, we have to know something about the limit of a function. Before limit, it's very essential to know about the neighborhood of a point. Okay? So have you idea about the neighborhood of a point? When you are in primary school or nursery school, you have some friends. Okay? And those friends are very close to your family. That means they are nearby your village, or they are nearby your poda, or they are nearby your sahi, or they are very close to your family, isn't it? When you entered to standard 6, like when you entered high school, 11, 10th, 11th, okay, in high school also you had some friends, okay. Am I audible? Okay, ମତେ ଟିକେ answer ଦଉଥିବ ଟିକେ। So ଜଣେ କି answer ଦଉଥିବ। Some were your nursery friends, some were your high school friends. Then when you enter into college, you also have some friends now. Okay. Suppose after your college education, suppose you will want to take admission in a in an university. Suppose you get admission in JNU or any university outside Odisha. You must have some friends there, isn't it? Okay. So just compare the friends. Your nursery friends are those friends. The distance between you and them is very small. But when you get the friends of the high school, their residence and your residence are apart by some distances, by kilometers. When you get some friends in place, they may be from outside your district, isn't it? When you will get some friends in an university, those friends may be inside your state or outside state or outside country. है कि नहीं? So what happens? All are your friends, but the simply distance varies. Distance varies. So all are your neighbors. Friends means neighbors. But actually what happens? Distance differs from neighbor to neighbor. Neighbor to neighbor in the sense type of neighbors. Nursery friends, high school friends, college friends, university friends. All are your neighbors. But in these type of neighbors, only is the difference is their distances. So taking into consideration of that distance, we will know about the neighborhood of a point. Suppose you are not a person but you are a point. Okay? Suppose you are a point. Your nursery friends are also points. Then if you are a point, they are points, then those points are neighboring points of you, isn't it? Okay. Suppose you are a point, your high school friends are points. Then those high school points, friends become points. You become point, friends become points. Those high school points are also neighboring points of you. Also, the college points are neighboring points of you. Also, the university points are neighboring points of you. So, from this discussion, we clear a point has some neighboring points, and type of neighbors depends upon distance. So, how can we say what is actually a neighboring point of a point? Neighborhood of a point. Look at here. A belongs to R, is a real number and x belongs to R is also real number, then what is the condition by which we can say x is the neighborhood of A? This is the fact. X will be the neighborhood that depends upon delta. Now x belongs to R can be neighborhood of A if the distance between x minus A, the distance between x minus A is less than delta, where delta you know is a very small positive number. The value of delta is not fixed. Now what we find here, the distance, the modulus of x minus A means the distance between x and A. As the distance cannot be negative, so we take the absolute value, modulus. If the distance between x and A is less than delta, delta is very small and cannot be seen by naked eye, is very small, and the distance between these 2 points x and A is less than that small positive number. So look at here, how close is x to A? Very close, but not A. There is distance, but tends to 0. Very small. So if the condition is this one, if x minus A, the distance between x and A, the modulus of x minus A less than delta, then we can say x is neighborhood of A, and that neighborhood is known as delta neighborhood. Short form is delta NHD, delta neighborhood. I have already said the nursery friends, the high school friends, the college friends, the university friends. Here he delta friends. Here x is a delta friend. The distance is less than delta. So if the distance between these 2 points is less than delta, then we can say this x is the delta neighborhood of A. X is the delta neighborhood of A. Now from this, if A modulus of x minus A less than delta, then we can write this as minus delta less than x minus A less than delta. This is the property of absolute value, isn't it? Are you clear? When x minus A, the absolute value of x minus A less than delta, then using the property of absolute value, we find minus delta less than x minus A less than delta, and adding A on each side, we get A minus delta less than x less than A plus delta. That means x belongs to the open interval A minus delta to A plus delta. So this open interval is the delta neighborhood. Here A is here, delta is very small. Suppose that distance is this, is delta distance. Actually not this. I take this because you can see, but in practical this distance is very small. So suppose this is delta distance, then this point is A plus delta, and here this point is A minus delta, and all these points lying in this open interval, all the points lying in this open interval delta and A plus delta. So x belongs to this interval. So this open interval is also an open set, because actually this interval consists of many points, many elements, is also a set, and this open interval, this open set is the delta neighborhood. Neighborhood means set of